December 5, 1872. The endless Atlantic waves carry a ghost. A ship is found adrift, her sails torn, her cargo untouched, her crew gone. No struggle, no blood, no sign of life. Just the eerie sound of the wind howling through empty decks. The world would call her the Mary Celeste. For over a century, her mystery has refused to sink. And tonight, we dive deep into the chilling truth, or the terrifying possibilities, of what really happened on that lonely voyage. You are watching Mystery in the Dark, where we bring you the world's most haunting, unexplained, and spine-chilling true stories. Hit that subscribe button, because once you step into the dark, there's no turning back. The Mary Celeste was spotted by another ship, the Dei Gratia, on December 5, 1872, near the Azores Islands. Captain David Morehouse peered through his spyglass. Something didn't feel right. The ship was drifting strangely, her path aimless. There was no distress signal, no signs of battle, just an unsettling silence. When the boarding crew climbed aboard, they found the ship empty. The lifeboat was gone. The crew's personal belongings? Still there. Cargo? Untouched. Even the captain's log was on his desk, the last entry made just 10 days earlier. But where was everyone? The Mary Celeste began her journey from New York on November 7, 1872. She was captained by Benjamin Briggs, a respected, experienced sailor, traveling with his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter, and a crew of 7. The ship carried 1,701 barrels of denatured alcohol, bound for Genoa, Italy. The weather reports suggested mild conditions at departure. Briggs was a man of faith, discipline, and meticulous record-keeping. His crew was hand-picked, loyal and trustworthy. No one could have predicted that within a month, the Mary Celeste would be sailing without them. The theories came quickly. Pirates? Unlikely. The cargo and valuables were untouched. Mutiny? There was no sign of struggle. Seaquake? Perhaps. But why abandon a perfectly seaworthy vessel? One strange detail caught investigators' attention. 9 barrels of alcohol were found empty. Was there an accidental leak? Could fumes have scared the crew into thinking the ship might explode? Some believe Captain Briggs ordered an evacuation. But if so, why didn't they return?
Some believed pirates had attacked, but there were no signs of violence, no stolen valuables. Everything from navigational instruments to jewelry remained untouched. If pirates came, why leave the cargo of alcohol barrels worth thousands of dollars? It didn't add up. Another theory suggested mutiny, but Captain Briggs was admired by his men, known for fairness and strict discipline. His crew was carefully chosen. No known disputes were recorded. And again, why abandon the ship without taking supplies? The most widely accepted theory revolves around the 1,701 barrels of industrial alcohol. 9 of those barrels were later found empty. Could fumes have leaked, causing panic? It's believed that a sudden vapor buildup might have led Briggs to fear an explosion. Perhaps he ordered everyone into the lifeboat temporarily, tethered by a rope to the ship. But if the rope snapped during a storm, the Mary Celeste would have sailed on, while the crew was left helpless at sea. Others speculated about natural disasters, a seaquake, a sudden waterspout, or rogue waves, terrifying the crew into abandoning ship. But again, why no sign of damage? Why no desperate scribbles in the logbook? And then came the whispers of the supernatural. Some claimed the Mary Celeste was cursed, a ship doomed to sail without her crew. Legends grew of ghostly apparitions, phantom voices, and sailors swore never to board her again. To many, she was no longer just a ship, but a ghost upon the ocean.
Of course, no evidence supports these claims. But the Mary Celeste story is soaked in the same eerie fog as the Bermuda Triangle. A reminder that sometimes the ocean keeps her secrets.
The Mary Celeste was eventually sailed to Gibraltar by Morehouse's men. Investigations were launched, hearings conducted, but no definitive answers emerged. Captain Briggs, his wife, his daughter, and the entire crew of 7 were never seen again. Not a single body was recovered. The mystery endured, cementing the Mary Celeste as one of history's most baffling maritime puzzles. For decades, writers, journalists, and filmmakers have kept the story alive. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle himself once published a fictionalized account that only deepened the myth. Even today, more than 150 years later, the Mary Celeste drifts not across the ocean, but through time itself, as the ultimate ghost ship. And so the question remains, what truly happened aboard the Mary Celeste? We may never know, but the silence of that ship still echoes across the sea.
You've been watching Mystery in the Dark. Remember, the sea holds secrets beyond anything we could ever dare to imagine. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of mystery, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Mystery in the Dark. It helps us bring you more spine-chilling tales hidden in the shadows. And stay tuned, because we'll meet again in our next mysterious story, where the darkness still has much to reveal.